When was a moment that a neighbor truly crossed a line? 1. My family moved in next to an elderly couple who were meticulous about their lawn. It was a tree-lined street with beautiful old oak trees. One was directly in front of my house. They had 2 smaller trees in their front yard. Not long after moving in, they expressed to me that they really wished I would have that tree removed because they had difficulty growing grass because of it. Red flag. These folks might just be a problem, and I have always found it best to deal with problem people up front. I told them that the tree shaded the front of my house, so I would not be removing it. I also suggested that they try removing the trees in their yard to see if that helps. A few weeks later, a county worker came to the door and said the neighbors had called requesting that the tree be removed. He informed them that he could not do it without my permission. Obviously, the answer was hell no. 2. I was staying at a motel with my family while our house was being fumigated. I returned to the property to check on my houseplants, which I had left under a tree in the front yard. I noticed that, where there had been 3 big trees showing over my roof from the backyard, there was one. I went around the house to see why, and there was lumber and sawdust all over the ground where 2 of my 130 tall blue gum eucalypti had been. They had been habitat for several raptors, including red-tailed hawks, screech owls and a golden eagle. Now they were firewood. When I complained about the trees to my neighbor, she said that branches had blown onto her roof and damaged it. I replied that, when she had been out of the area with cedar logs stacked in her yard, a brush fire had swept up the canyon and caught the logs on fire. Embers from the logs had flown up and caught her shake roof on fire. I had assisted a firefighter in climbing onto her roof with a fire axe and a garden hose to save her house. The damage was from that, not from my trees. She said that an arborist had advised her that improper trimming of my trees had resulted in the growth